Hello people of the internet, it is your boy Kishuishi, and today I just wanted to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. We're not doing the Happy Holidays. Sounds a lot like Happy Hanukkah, but also a lot like Happy Holocaust. Anyways, today I just wanted to make a little video, showing some appreciation for the year. 2025 has been a big year for Kishuishi. So today I just wanted to, sit back, relax. I'm gonna stream right after I edit. I'm not editing this video today, but you guys are gonna see this on Christmas Day. I'm recording this on the 24th, so this video is gonna be very lax, but I just wanted to go over some little things, little tidbits of information that I learned throughout the year. I was gonna structure this video as 12 things, the 12 days of Christmas, or 25 things. I did not plan this, so this is just me yapping to the camera. Just wanted to go into some things and let you guys know some little advice. This channel has become a mixed bag of sorts. You get the gaming, the streaming, and then me trying to show that I'm smart with some advice. So I'm gonna keep doing that on the video side of things. So today I'm gonna give you guys some advice that I think you guys should bring into the new year. It's Christmas season. I'm gonna keep the topics on the more positive sides when it comes to advice. Less warnings, more positive advice, but I will still give you the truth. So number one, first and foremost, you are the average of the people you spend most of your time with. That's something you've always hear. You probably have seen the image in your schools. I remember one time my best friend from high school showed me, or told me more so, why he became friends with me, and it was because there was a chart up. I'm gonna put it up right here or there in the class. Hopefully I can find it, where it's just like a couple of pencils together. 4 of them are sharpened, but 1 of them is unsharpened. It just shows that you should surround yourself with people that you aspire to be like. You shouldn't surround yourself with people that are exactly like you. I think I touched on that topic in a video, but more so when it comes on to dating, but it also comes to just generally living your life. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is you learn from your environment. You experience new things from the environment you're in. Me in this room right now, you can see that it's a little bit messy. This shows the inside of my mind a little bit. It's messy, but it's not disgusting. You don't see no pizza boxes piling up because I cleaned it before I started this video. But yeah, your environment is everything, which the people that you surround yourselves with are the people in your environment, so they are your environment. I'm yapping a little bit too much at this part. I'm just gonna go to the next topic. Number 2, don't take advice from people that aren't at the place you want to be in life or aren't on track to being there. So perfect example of this, don't take a financial advice from a gambling addict, or better yet, don't take home equity loan advice from a homeless person. Actually, yeah, the only advice you should take from people that are in worse situations than you is warnings. And there's a saying that says, listen to everyone, follow no one, which that's another thing that you should go bring into the new year. So just because someone is giving you bad advice doesn't mean you shouldn't listen to them. You should be smart enough to discern whether or not what they're saying is good, because any information that is given to you is good information if you know what to do with it. For example, the stove is hot. Someone tells you the stove is hot. Yeah, and it feels good. It's really warm. Okay. Does this person care about me? Do I know this person or invested in me? If something goes wrong or if I get hurt, would it affect them or would they care? No? Then don't fucking listen to them. Simple as that. Sorry for the family side of the channel. I was gonna make this video more family friendly, but I like to fucking cuss. Get over it. I hear 9-year-olds cussing when I walk by the golf courses. It's fine. You're not going to hell. There's no verse in the Bible that says thou shalt not curse, thou shalt not say curse words. And if there is, fact check me please and put the exact scripture down in the comments below and I will read it, because like I said, for this section, listen to everyone, follow no one. And basically what that means is take every information from every source, but don't necessarily follow said information, because in the world that we live in today, information is power, and there's just so much information that is getting thrown back at you on a daily basis that a lot of the information you consume is fucking dog shit, especially when it comes to this little device right here. You know, you just scrolling and you're like, oh my god, apparently Oprah's gonna give everyone $1 million today. You listen to that and you followed what it said, and now you're disappointed that it led you astray. Listen to everyone, follow no one. Don't take advice from people that are in worse situations than you, but take their warnings, because they know what not to do. They know everything that you should do that's wrong. So listen to them and see what you shouldn't do. Don't do what they did. But if they try to tell you what to do, like, buddy, if you didn't do it yourself, why am I listening to you? You know? Because a lot of the times when someone is at a bad place and they're giving you advice, it's not from a place of it's from a place of desperation or scarcity, which whatever advice you give from someone that's in a, or not give, but basically if you're at a bad spot in life, any advice you give is negative advice. If you don't have the mental clarity to see like the good in things, the only thing that you're gonna encourage people to do is to not do things, especially things that have risk. If you've been hurt for taking a risk, you're gonna be given advice, hey, don't do that thing. But maybe if they do it, it could turn out right. But just because it went bad for you doesn't mean nobody else should do it. And this is another saying, and this is for the parents or adults in the audience that have influence on people that are younger than them, or like their own children. Your past is not your kid's future. I'm gonna repeat that again. Your past is not your kid's future. Just because you went through the things that you went through and you made the decisions that you made doesn't mean it's gonna happen the same way for your child. And I'm saying this like no jokes here, being very sincere. You made your mistakes, and those are your mistakes. The more and more you try to warn your child or like try to curb them from making those said mistakes, you kind of push them into doing it themselves, because whatever actions you took while you're in a desperate or scarce situation is going to be the same actions anybody else is going to take if you push them into those situations. So the best thing to do as an adult, as a parent, is just give advice, support, an ear, but never, ever, ever discourage your child or younger person in your life from pursuing something they want to work on or something that they're passionate about. Unless you have solid proof that what they're doing is going to end up a certain way. And I say it's solid, not a feeling, not, oh, I have anxiety because XYZ happened to me, I don't want it to happen to you. Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Your life is not mine. You know, I'll be okay. And if I'm not okay, let me learn. You know, who can't hear must feel. But if me can't feel nothing, how me go here where I say, me don't know what, I can't empathize with what you're saying. I didn't feel shit. Okay, I went on a little bit too long from there. But another thing to keep in mind when you go into the new year, age does not mean maturity. And to even add on to that saying, not only does age not signal maturity, but wisdom is from maturity. So as you grow older, you do not get wiser, you just get older. You don't grow up, you grow old. And just because you go through experiences doesn't make you a wise person. A wise person is someone that can learn from not only their experiences, but from the experiences of others. So maturity really is how good you are at learning from your own mistakes and other people's mistakes. So just because, oh, I'm XYZ age older than you, you should listen to me because no, we live in a different world. You know, a lot of people that are in their 40s nowadays grew up in a world without the internet. We live in a world with the internet. So it's a lot of different rules. Certain things that you think are really important don't really fucking matter. Let's be honest. Me speaking the way that I speak, like, let's be honest, a lot of our managers speak the same fucking way because they're millennials. It will be fine. Next thing that I'd like to say is when it comes to being in conflict with people like your peers, not necessarily play devil's advocate, but always be skeptical of the information that you're getting, especially if it, like, okay, I didn't pose that right, but basically what I'm trying to say is don't believe everything you see at face value. Like, I see that there's been a growing thing, and it's been a thing for a while, ever since like the Me Too movement, where it's like believe all accusers, believe all victims, which very, very dangerous, terrible advice, because a lot of people tend to lie, especially to get ahead in life, especially if they can see a way to benefit from the lying. They will lie. So always be skeptical when you hear things, but don't outrightly not believe them. You know what I mean? So if someone says, hey, I saw this news article XYZ, I've been saying XYZ a lot, haven't I? But yeah, I saw this news article and it was saying like, oh yeah, Trump is gonna give us all a $2,000 stimulus check, and you run with that information. Oh yeah, my friend told me that, so I believe it. No, ask them for their sources, ask them where they got information from. And I know that has nothing to do with the whole like accusers thing, but like same thing with the accusers. Yeah, people go through SA. I've been an SA victim myself. Yeah, I bet that's something you can't wrap your head around, but I'm not gonna go into details about that because you don't need to know everything about my life. It wasn't a dude. It was not a dude. Yeah, you can fist bump me for that, nigga. It wasn't a dude. Just always be skeptical when you hear things. You know, don't just take everything. Critical thinking. Yes, critical thinking is what I was thinking about when I was talking about not taking everything at face value. You know, you gotta be more, think critically. Think of the information, how it makes sense, and who benefits from you believing that information. If you get information and it sounds very one-sided and it makes it sound like one person's a lot better than they actually are, or a lot worse than they are, be skeptical, do your research, or not even do your research, but try to get evidence. We live in the world of information. Simply like, bro, I could just do this and boom, I have proof of what I'm talking about. Don't just, we live in a world where it's very easy to, in this part's getting even more dystopian, but I'm gonna keep this short now. Yeah, especially with AI on the rise, it's gonna be a lot harder to discern from things that are real and things that aren't. But just, I think AI is going to push us back into human interactions. Why do I say this? You see an AI video on Instagram and you can't really tell what the video is about, or like what if the video is real or not. Check the comments. That's what I know is that I've been doing more recently, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been a very, very passive consumer when it comes to social media and stuff. Like I have a bad habit of not liking posts or like commenting or checking the comment section. I'll just watch the video. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the type of person that just does this. Like everything that I see on my TikTok feed or my Instagram reel feed, I'm watching it unless it's annoying or stupid, then I'm swiping away from it. But if it's a video where it's like a talking head video, someone's talking, I'll sit back, I'll lose a minute of my life watching it. But if I see something that I don't really like, is confusing, I check the comments. And I think that's one of the growing pains of AI that might be beneficial to us in the long run. It's gonna force us to actually talk to each other more, to say, hey, is this real? Is this real? We like things that are real, you know. Israel. Yeah, we're gonna end the video off with that. Israel. Anyways, have a happy holidays, happy holla Christmas, happy Kwanzaa. I know Hanukkah ended like 3 days ago, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna end this here before I incriminate myself. Okay, goodbye.